it will be Cody Rhodes against John Cena again at SummerSlam. But WWE, do they have something bigger at play for one of their biggest stars and the final boss? I'll explain as we get to our WWE Night of Champions recap. So, WWE Night of Champions is now in the books, and I think there's a few intriguing ways we can go coming out of this. Let's start at the top. By the way, already broke down the main event. John Cena against CM Punk. If you're looking for that breakdown, just watch. Watch this one first, and then it'll probably pop up as a playlist. Next video. Right there. Yeah, lot of good stuff here for wrestling fans on Couch Potato Diary and on YouTube. So, Cody, Randy Orton. Great match. It felt like one of those matches where it's you and your buddies, you just got home from a night out, we've got pizza ordered, we have maybe a few too many snacks, and a lot too many drinks. Let's WWE 2K25. Let's go. And you know what? Because we're in a fighting mood tonight, unlimited finishers for everybody. That is what the first and last match really felt like. We got into the new near falls very quickly, and you start to see Randy Orton having a few of those heel tendencies as he goes for the punt. But almost immediately after, the crowd is booing Cody again. And he gets the boo portion of the, yeah, boo, on the back and forth with the punches and everything like that. I was pretty surprised that he got that reaction in Saudi. I have never been just a full-on Cody hater, especially in WWE. I think he fits this product perfectly. But I'm a little bit surprised that the crowd is reacting in these ways to Cody Rhodes. A great near fall with a springboard from Cody into an RKO. I was very confident that Cody was going to win this match. That near fall still got me. And that's all you want from one of these matches, is make me believe that the guy who I assume is going to win isn't going to win for 2 seconds, and you got me. And they did. Excellent work there with that. Randy gets the crowd back behind Cody as he takes the turnbuckle off, and then Cody shows what he didn't against John Cena. And that's where I think a little bit of the intrigue comes. Because against Cena at WrestleMania, he had a chance to use the belt, and he didn't. And then Cena, boom, and 1, 2, 3, we got a new champion in one of the more underwhelming WrestleManias of all time. Fast forward now to this, and Cody Rhodes is like, fuck your feelings, and throws this dude right into that exposed turnbuckle that has been presented to him. He then hits a boom, and look at that, we have a new number one contender and a new king in the WWE, and his name is Cody. So I think it is an interesting match, and I think we have a very interesting direction that we can go with now with this. I think that they have done a pretty good job of addressing Cody, beating fan favorites, doing all these things, and maybe having people go against him, and he's kind of justifying the boos in that way. But I still go back to when he was doing the "Are you my friend?" with CM Punk thing, and talking about the weight of the championship, and all his friends stabbing him in the back. And then he lost the championship. And who has been there for him? Jay, I guess. But he had to beat all of his friends to get back to the number one contender spot. All these guys were trying to stand in his way and take this thing from him. This thing that meant so much to him. So why would I have friends? Why wouldn't I now sell my soul to The Rock and go get my championship back? So I think he's selling his soul at SummerSlam. I think we get the double turn. Look, it's kind of happening anyway, just organically. People are booing him and cheering Cena. So it's happening already. And so I think, why not roll with it? Do the double turn at SummerSlam. Let the fans who want to boo Cody. Let the fans who want to cheer Cena in the last half of his return, cheer. And we can do the burr, 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 and he's going to have the big lights and everything like that, and it's all going to be fun. Let's do it. Let's have this switch at SummerSlam. Cody aligns with the final boss, The Rock. We actually get some story out of this damn thing, and we move forward with that. Cena turns into the ultimate babyface, and we progress in some way, shape, or form. I think it is right there, and I think it makes a lot of sense, and I think it's going to make a lot more sense as we go along. Kind of running out of battery power, actually, on this today, and I can see that we're lagging, so going to kind of rapid fire through a few more things on the show. Raquel Rodriguez against Rhea Ripley in a street fight. I thought these two have very good chemistry, and I think they have a history that you can just, boom, quickly build into a forever rivalry right away. It's forever rivals with good chemistry. I love that. Quick note, having Raquel be Big Mommy Cool, awesome. Love the nickname, 10 out of 10, no notes. I thought a really creative night of offense for both competitors in this one. I think to see Rhea's hung up in the ropes a la Andre the Giant, and it's just ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom with kendo stick. I thought that was interesting. I think to keep the steps up on the thing a couple of times and have a big move out of those, I thought was, again, very creative with all of that. And then you have Rhea using the Razor's Edge, a nice little callback to the Terror Twins. Awful name. Really fun team. So happy to see that we kind of had that. You have Roxy come out to help. I think that was good. I think it really ties into the story, and we get the progression, I guess, of that on Monday Night Raw. So overall, you get a big finish with Rhea hitting the Riptide off of the table platform and the win. I just thought this was a really creative street fight with a lot of very fun moments in it. For more pro wrestling talk, subscribe to Living Room Lariat, the new wrestling podcast from Couch Potato Diary. If this wrestling talk isn't enough for you, there's a lot on that one. We have all the wrestling from Couch Potato Diary in one spot. So if you don't want to sit through the other sports stuff, not a lot of wrestling fans do. I get it. That is fine. So it is all going to be in one spot every Friday for you, with some podcast exclusive that you won't get on the flagship Couch Potato Diary. So make sure you check that out. Pretty sure it's available where most podcasts are now. You can go get Living Room Lariat. Karrion Kross against Sami Zayn. The crowd not into this one at all. I think this was a bit of a back down to earth for a lot of people, as Karrion Kross, he has a style in the ring, and I don't think this match really met what the storyline was, what a lot of the hype was around Karrion Kross, or anything like that. So I said before, I want some storyline progression out of this damn thing. I didn't get it at all. This felt like it could have been a match on Raw, maybe should have been a match on Raw, if not for just getting Sami Zayn in front of a crowd that loves him. So I thought this was a miss. All around, a miss. Solo Sikoa against Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. I thought this was a hit. Again, people know what a bloodline match is going to be, so they're not really into the stuff before we get the run-ins and everything. But Solo's getting that vibe back that he had when he was the Muscle before, and people like me thought that there was actually some potential in him, actually turning into a bit of a superstar. We're getting that back again. We're getting a little bit more personality out of him, but we're getting that, serious muscle guy now. And now he's the United States champion, and he has his muscle back. Tonga Loa coming back in. It is what it is. I didn't think I would get to a point where the Guerrillas of Destiny would make another return on WWE, and I would just be like, eh. But then we get the big one, figuratively and literally, as Hikuleo comes out. And it was a little clunky because Cole, obviously they're not going to call him Hikuleo. Talatoa or whatever the one name that they copyrighted is, that might be it. But Cole stumbled over that's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's brother who hits a chokeslam. He obviously knew the name, didn't want to say the name. They didn't want him to say the name. So we just didn't get any of that. So it was a little bit clunky, but in terms of execution for the live audience, I thought they nailed it. And I think this is a very good piece to have as backup now for Solo Sikoa. And then Jade Cargill is the Queen of the Ring. This match, it didn't live up to the match with Roxy. It is not going to quiet down any people who say that she is not ready for championship contention or anything like that, because it wasn't very good. The crowd was not into it at all. The finish was a little flat. So all in all, it was disappointing. And she gives this inspirational message after, and that's great. The crowd didn't really seem to care for it either. So they have some work to do with Jade Cargill, and I don't know if that work is going to be as a babyface.